Thank you. Thank you very much. It is an honor to be here with all of you on Williams Treaty territory. Chimigwech to Chief Laurie Carr and to the Unity Singers for starting us off in a good way, and to the Peterborough Pop Ensemble for performing the national anthem. I'd like to acknowledge former mayors Sylvia Sutherland and Paul Ayat in the audience, as well as Warden Taylor, as well as the police chief and deputy chief. Thank you for being here. To all my friends and family, and everyone's friends and family I know, some of whom traveled quite a ways to be here tonight. So thank all of you for coming, taking the time on this Monday to come and share in this moment with us. This is an exciting time for me, as I'm sure it is for my other colleagues on council. We have been invested with a great responsibility, and I am eager to begin tackling the challenges that our city faces, eager to begin working hand in hand with each and every member of this team. And what a team it is. This new council is simply outstanding. It is the most diverse council in the history of Peterborough in many ways. A combination of new faces and experienced, knowledgeable veterans, new ideas and passions working together with those who bring the wisdom and the know-how from years of public service. I may be the one sitting in the mayor's seat, but it's the teamwork and the talent of those 10 individuals that will determine our success. So please join me in a round of applause for our councillors. People come to public life for a variety of reasons, and they bring with them expertise and knowledge from their individual walks of life. And when I think about the vast pool of experience that we have on council, entrepreneurs, advocates, volunteers, community workers, it seems to me that they represent much of the very best of the city. But yeah, clap. Clap when you want to clap. That's cool. But council cannot do everything on its own. During the past election, there was a clear appetite for change, an overwhelming desire to open the doors of City Hall to the contributions and insights of citizens across the city. Well, today, that process begins. We will have an open and accessible municipal government, not just because it is the right thing to do, but because it is the smart thing to do. Our city thrives when everyone is offered an opportunity to contribute. We are stronger when we speak as a collective of voices. There are many problems and possibilities that face us day one. Some will require an effort from all three levels of government, and I look forward to working with Minister Mariam Monsef and Member of Provincial Parliament Dave Smith to tackle those issues. Other issues we will address within the city, and we will do that by engaging all of you and working with our amazing and talented city workers and staff. I intend to increase the number of community member representatives on committees and to add a number of new advisory committees, including an environmental advisory committee. I also intend to add more working groups, including one in support of civic engagement. Beginning in December, you can apply to join these committees, and I sincerely hope that many of you will accept that invitation. Public service is a rewarding endeavor, and in municipal government, you have the opportunity to make a direct and tangible contribution to your community, one that can serve as legacy to future generations. I also intend to make it a priority to work towards healing, reconciliation, and a deepening friendship with our Williams Treaty neighbors and partners, as well as the thousands of urban Indigenous community members living here in Nogojiwanong. We must work together to ensure, as Chief Carr said, the health of our lands and waters for the next 7 generations. And finally, one of the most pressing issues facing our new council is the official plan. Our official plan is the guiding document that shapes our vision of this community and the intention that we hold for land use, city resources, housing, transportation, our natural environment. Our city's official plan is long overdue, and citizens are at the ready to offer their contributions, and it is my intention to engage this initiative as a first order of business. It's time to get it done, and to get it done right. There's a principle of civic engagement. Never do for the people what the people can do for themselves. And I would like for our City Hall to walk alongside in partnership with you, the residents of Peterborough. Sometimes that will mean clearing the path for you. Sometimes that will mean changing a bylaw. Sometimes it will mean just getting out of the way. And at all times, it will mean being receptive, being empathetic, and being supportive. This is day one of a new direction for our city. We have high ambitions and goals for what we want to achieve. Of course, there will be debate and disagreements along the way, but 4 years from now, when we look back at this administration and measure its success, I would hope that such assessments are not based on anything that we said, but on the results that we have achieved. Together with the dedicated staff at City Hall, our governmental partners, the county, and Indigenous communities, we have a lot of work ahead of us. So, Peterborough, let's get to work and build the city that we know is possible. Thank you, and please join us for refreshments and socializing here and in the lobby after this is done, which I think is done now. It's done now.